Hi, I'm Chris Behringer. I'm a Senior Field Service Engineer for Oracle. We're here to talk today about the Sunfire T2000. One of the first things that you want to do when servicing the T2000 is you want to verify the serial number so that you can verify that the case was opened under the correct serial number and that the system has been entitled properly. The serial number is actually located right here on the front bezel. One of the first things you might want to do when servicing the T2000 is talk with the admin and have him turn the locator light on so that you can actually find the system and make sure that you're working on the same system that the customer thinks you're working on. When the set locator light has been turned on, a blue light blinks right here in the corner, letting you know that, okay, this is the system that he turned the light on. When working on these systems, always make sure to practice proper ESD procedures. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up the static mat here and hook it up to make sure that we're grounded out. Make sure your strap's nice and tight. The rear fan tray is actually hot swappable. The system does not need to come down to replace it. But for this session, we're going to go ahead and we're going to unplug and remove the T2000 because we're limited on space. The first thing that you want to do when removing the server from the rack is you want to label the cables so that you can make sure that when you're done servicing it, you can plug them all back in where they belong. So the action plan actually references the cable management arm, or the CMA. We actually didn't have one on this system, so I thought we would kind of show you one here. This would be plugged into the back of the system like this, and what it's designed for is the cables to run around through it to keep them nice and tidy. And when servicing the system in the rack, when you slide it out, this arm will actually move forward like that so that it can extend without actually having to pull the cables out. When you need to actually remove the cable arm to get back behind it to access the fan or the power supplies, there'll be a little switch right here on the left-hand side, and you'll just push that button in, and this will slide right on out, and that'll open right up and give you access to the back of the server. Now to replace the rear fan tray on the T2000. You'll locate it in the upper left corner. It's right here at the top. You can see there's two screws on either side. We'll go ahead and we'll loosen those up. Once they're fully loosened, you can just apply a little pressure and it should slide right on out. At this point, we'll grab our new fan, pull it out of the box, and just slide it right on in, and twist our screws here. We can finger tighten it for a little while. Once it gets too tight, we'll go ahead and use our screwdriver to finish tightening it up. We don't want to tighten it too tight either. It's always nice for the next person coming in. So once you've slid in the fan tray, you've tightened the screws. Verify that the amber light isn't on the fan, indicating that you've got another failed one. As we stated before, the fan is a hot swappable item, so the system should still be up and running. You can call the customer and have them check everything out and verify that everything's okay.